Friends, knights, countrymen, lend me your ears. I speak to you a sixth former who is currently halfway through his fourth year on the hilltop. When Mr. Hall gave all the seniors an opportunity to speak at chapel, I was very hesitant. But then I thought about the chapel talks that stuck with me throughout the years, also the ones I could actually remember. The ones that always came to mind were talks given by my fellow students. I felt like hearing something that I could relate to from someone in my own class stuck more with me. Knowing that it wasn't an adult giving a speech reflecting on their high school career, that it was right here, right now, it was more impactful for me. When I decided to talk, I almost instantly knew what I wanted to talk about. Now I just needed a story to go along with it. For a couple months, I thought of a good story that people could relate to. And to be honest, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I had a couple ideas in my head, but none of them could make a good chapel talk story. It wasn't until a month ago that I finally had the perfect story. Unfortunately, it wasn't for a good reason. I received a phone call at 6:30 in the morning on December 5th, telling me to pack my bags because I was heading to Chicago. I was in Mr. Phelps' car and at the Wasake train station within a few hours. I had learned that my grandmother's health had taken a sharp drop, and my whole family was flying out to be in Chicago. 4 days later, on December 9th, in the early evening, she passed away. The next few days, all the grandchildren gathered together to create a eulogy-type speech to honor our grandmother and what she meant to us. Through hours of brainstorming, some more productive than others, we continued to come back to one theme, two themes: togetherness and unity. My grandmother believed in connection. She wanted to keep the family as close as possible. She somehow knew everything, and that's not an exaggeration. She would know that I won my football game while my cousin got a promotion at his firm, my other cousin hurt his leg, and my uncle just closed a deal, etc. Somehow, she knew everything in the family. So why am I telling you this? What connection is there to us? My grandmother knew that a close family would stay together through thick and thin. The more family is connected and together, the happier the people are and the better place they are is. That's what we are here, in this chapel. We are a family. We are a band of brothers and with one thing in common, being in this cold and isolated corner of Connecticut on the hilltop. This is a time of year that the sense of community is more important than ever. It is dark and cold outside and very easy to sink into a sense of depression and loneliness stuck in your dorm room. I speak to you all today in the hope that you will be there for one another. Even the smallest act of brotherhood and unity can make someone's day. When I was away in Chicago, I was surrounded by family. I was almost 1,000 miles away from the hilltop. However, even when I was gone, the birdies stayed with me. Not in the piles of work I was missing. No. That was waiting for me when I got back. But in my brothers here at Salisbury. I know it sounds like something that would be at a brochure when you come to Salisbury for a visit, but we really are a room full of brothers here. My fellow knights did not let one day go by without a text, a Snapchat, or something asking me how I was doing and how my grandmother was. That sense of family is what makes this place so special, and what makes the dreadful winters bearable. I ask you all to leave this chapel thinking of your fellow knights, not just during the darkness of winter, but throughout the year. When you're going for a pickup basketball game on a Saturday night, make sure there isn't someone alone in their room all weekend. Extend your hand and invite them out of their room to experience Salisbury. Throughout my 4 years here at the school, I made plenty of memories. Some amazing, some bad. Some I never want to forget, and a few I wish I could. But of course, those are the ones your friends never let you forget. However, no matter what the memories are, the ones with my friends, with my brothers, are the ones I'll always remember. Everything from watching the Red Sox win the World Series in Ward Common Room as a freshman, to charging the football field for my final game with my team. Impromptu 2K and FIFA tournaments in the dorm, or playing a game of horse with a putter in the hallway when boredom strikes. Even these small things become memories when they happen with friends and family. Even these small things can make Salisbury an amazing place. And for anyone to truly enjoy Salisbury and to have the full experience at this school, they have to create memories of their own with brothers. The sense of the winter blues can easily engulf Salisbury community, as I have seen it happen to many people, as well as myself. However, when you are with your friends, when you're with your fellow Salem brothers, and actually do something, that sense of captivity fades away. As you listen to this speech, if you can only take one thing from it after 10 minutes outside the chapel, I ask you to take this. Extend a hand. Share an invite. We are all here together on the hilltop, stuck in this corner of the globe. And if we're all there for one another, it makes these dreadful, dreary winters possible. Thank you.